check. Mic check. 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 Mic check.
Hello. Good, I got everyone's attention. Okay, so CG is in the building. Can everyone please take a seat? So as soon as he comes, we will start the program. Everyone please take a seat. First row, we are expecting all the elected officials. So everyone else, please take a seat. He is here and we'll start the program.
Check.
ايوه اه بابا شحال دروس عندي خوش فاصله يا اخي تلويش لا تخرج رقصه يا اخي تلويش دروس عندي خوش فاصله يا اخي تلويش جوا خوش
Yes. Okay. Check. Check.
दरवाजे को कुंडी मारो कोई न बच के जाने पा
Jeff, oh Jeff, can you take this one step back? Can you take on three out? No.
तो जगह ही नहीं चलने की यार, कोई गिर जाएगा इसमें क्या फर्क पड़ता है, इसको मूव कर ले या रख दे,
इसका जरूरी नहीं है।
अभी जरूरी नहीं है।
Okay.
Are you all excited? So actually we were supposed to have Dr. Harjinder Kaira as our MC today. And it turned out to be, he got some emergency case and he's not able to make it. And I mean, he said he'll come after some time, but I had to run the program because it's a last minute change. However, thank you so much to each and every one of you because you all know you got the invite maybe today morning or maybe one day ago, and few of you got on Friday, I guess. But thank you so much. I mean, this shows why did you all come? Even being a Monday, unexpected invite, and you all are busy with your business and work. All of you, I know what you guys do, and still you made it. That shows the impact made by our Consul General, Somnath Ghosh. Really, so proud of you, Somnath ji, the way you have impacted the whole tenure, like the day you landed. Even yesterday, I was saying, your kids, all of you landed on that cold day and immediately started joining the programs of the community programs, because first thing you'll be so busy setting yourself, but you are more focused, always focused on involving in the community and educating the community, most importantly about India, impact of India, and being proud about India. That's what he did in his whole tenure. And we are so thankful for all your work. But we want to have the community to speak about you today. The whole community leaders and particularly healthcare leaders as well. They are so much excited to be part of this event today. And Dr. Asaf Saiji, thank you so much for joining. Along with Faraji, thank you so much for joining. And Anandita ji, thank you so much for joining with the last minute notice. It's very nice of you. And whoever don't know Dr. Asaf Saiji, he was a Consul General here from 2013. I cannot say exact number. 2013 to 2017 is what I know very well. Yeah, and then he became a High Commissioner in Seychelles, and then he became a ambassador in Middle East and Saudi Arabia, and then he turned into a secretary of Ministry of External Affairs, which is the highest possible in the ministry. And that's how he retired, and he did the Pravasi Bharati Divas of 2023, and which is a huge thing for the whole diaspora across the global community, Indian community. And luckily, he is here with his family. That's why we invited, and he joined us. And reason we wanted Ausafji here is he was here and he moved on, and he's a senior for Somnathji, and Somnathji respects him so much I cannot say personally. I mean, many people just say don't really respect in behind people, but Somnathji's respect to Ausafji is so high. Even I never spoke with him about that. Behind him, he is always like he respects him. So even right now, when he was sitting here, Somnaji said, here they should sit with me. Karke. It's so nice of you, Somnaji. And I request Dr. Vemuri Murthy ji to come and give his message and introduce about how our healthcare community is thankful to Somnath ji.
We'll take the podium. Good evening. It's my great pleasure and honor to represent the Chicago physician community on this special occasion as we bid farewell to our esteemed Consul General, Mr. Somnath Ghosh. During his distinguished tenure, Mr. Ghosh has created a lasting legacy of service, collaboration, and support for physician-led and community-focused initiatives while strengthening the bonds of Indo-US cooperation as a representative of the Government of India. In the healthcare sector, the Consulate General of India in Chicago, and truly we have a bonus today, Ambassador Ausaf Saeed, has also strengthened so much of the fond relationship of the Indo-US collaborations during his tenure here as the Consul General. So the healthcare sector itself is a big sector, and I know there are so many community leaders who have done outstanding contributions, so let them speak their share. But today, from the perspective of the physicians of Indian origin, in general in the United States, as well as in Illinois in particular, let me tell you that the Consulate of Chicago is unique because it has collaborated with Indian ethnic medical organizations and physicians of Indian origin. I'm just one of them, for more than 2.5 decades, to my knowledge, facilitating numerous scientific, educational, and community health programs. These efforts have included health fairs and culturally tailored initiatives serving the Indian diaspora, such as the release of multilingual CPR educational pamphlets in 6 Indian languages by the consulate during the celebration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. On a personal note, Ambassador Ausaf Saeed has built very strong relationship among the various consulates there are almost like 81, 82 consulates, the CCC, the Chicago Consular Corps. When he was the distinguished treasurer of the famous CCC, he kindly introduced the Indian physician community and brought the strength of our physician community into the front stage. Thank you, Ambassador. Mr. Somnath Ghosh, as you all know, has further advanced these important initiatives during his tenure and made a remarkable impact. Among his many contributions were championing and hosting World Heart Day programs. Thank you, sir. Supporting scientific research forums at the consulate and inaugurating numerous community health fairs. One particularly memorable occasion close to my heart was the joint inauguration of the first state-of-the-art community-focused CPR training center in the United States at this prestigious National India Hub. Thanks to the brilliant person behind this, as you all know, Harish Kolasani, and Ambassador Ausuf Saeed and our Honorable Consul General, both of them inaugurated. So it was a very memorable historic event for us. Also, your presence, sir, Consul General, your encouragement reflected your true commitment from your heart to empowering communities through health education, emergency preparedness, and life-saving skills. On behalf of the Chicago physician community, we extend our deepest gratitude and sincere appreciation to Mr. Ghosh for your exceptional service, leadership, and dedication as the Consul General of India for the Midwest. We will truly miss your guidance and friendship and wish you continued success and distinction in all your future endeavors, including your upcoming responsibilities such as ambassador, inspiring and strengthening India's global partnership in the years ahead. God bless India and God bless United States of America. Thank you.
I request Hariji, please come on the stage. Sunilji, Krishnaji, Hemanji, please come on the stage. And India Hub team, please come on the stage. Sanjay ji. Gordon ji, please come on the stage. Nimesh ji. Little bit backward. India Hub team, don't shy. They worked a lot to set up everything. Sirisha ji, she's our CEO, and she literally put all the chair covers along with Surendra uncle. It's like India is a proper example of community. Every age, every community, everyone enjoys the work. That is the best part of India. And whatever happened today is a great example. Like in the morning, I got a ring camera alert. Entrance mein koi hai karke. When I checked who came so early, it was we are partnered with PMI, Project Management Institute. Their past president, she was coming here and putting water since April, end of April, for our plants in front of the door entrance. That happened at around 7:30 today. So she just cares about doing something for a good place. That's what I asked her. Why are you doing it? We are putting water and all afterwards. Then she said, I like to do something for India. So that's some magic is happening through this building. The energy we get here is totally different because everyone are coming with a very positive energy, and that's making everyone to belong and be part of India Hub. And India Hub is not an organization anymore. It's like a part of the community, that's all. There are no titles. No one knows who is a president or secretary. There are no titles that people know, but we know to make sure we manage the Secretary of State. So now I request Meghna ji, please come on the stage. Please. Somnath ji, please come on the stage. Anindata ji. Oh, Richa ji, please. I cannot call everyone, please. Presidents, come on the stage. Maybe we'll have one more row here. Rohit ji. Um, we're good. Uncle, Uncle. Go there. Actually, Asaji, Faraji, I know we have a plan afterwards. We want to give a book. We'll give a gap in center. Faraji, come this side. It will be this side. Yeah. And Ignaji. I'll go there. One second. Somnath ji, please have a seat. Andata ji, यहाँ पे please. You see. Uh, Osauji, please come on to the stage. No, I mean, you want to have Faraji, please come on the stage. That's the plan we had because you are like. Oh, and now I request Haribhai Patel ji, our senior most community leader. It's not about the organization which is popular and all. He's about a man who made impact on thousands of seniors. Real time. I've been seeing it regularly. Even Saturday they had an event with about 800 people. Out of them, whenever I go back, they talk about their problems and how happy they feel whenever they come to his programs, monthly programs, or some twice a month. Many programs that are encouraging, bringing people together, networking, where they can feel good. Plus, one bad thing. I mean, I cannot say who and all. They told me like they cannot have a food at home sometimes, and they wait for this such a beautiful food to enjoy at Hariji's events, and they struggle with their kids. Some of them said their stories where it's not a happy life at home with the kids who are staying with their kids. So that is the impact Hariji is making in a very big way for a very long time, and we have many other senior groups here. Ramesh ji, I saw somewhere. Yeah, and Rohit ji. Many of the great people are there here, but Hariji is so senior in making an impact on thousands of lives. That's what I can say. Reason we want him to speak first.
थैंक यू हरीश। हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ा दिन है आज के लिए सोमनाथ जी की फेयरवेल पार्टी में। वी आर ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया हब। इंडिया हब के साथ हम जुड़े हुए, तो हमारा जितनी इवेंट होती है यहाँ पर होती है। और पास्ट में जितना कुछ प्रॉब्लम आया सीनियरों का, कुछ वीज़ा या कुछ कोई भी प्रॉब्लम, सोमनाथ जी को फ़ोन करते तो इमीडिएटली काम हो जाता था। सारे सीनियर वो जब यहाँ हमारी मीटिंग में आते थे बहुत खुश हो जाते। आज हमारे लिए बहुत आनंद का दिन है कि फेयरवेल पार्टी में वी आर ऑल्सो पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया हब। थैंक यू वेरी मच सोमनाथ जी, रियली। एंड सैयद सर भी यहाँ पर है, तो वो भी अपने लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Can you give? So today, the food is sponsored by sponsored. I mean, Hariji is taking care of food. Is taking care of camera. His team, many things, and it's all like as all of you, as I said, it's one day thing. And he just said, let me take care of that. Even Dr. Vemuriji, he said, I will sponsor the food. But I mean, he wanted to sponsor financially, but Hariji said, I'll take care because it comes with food plus serving as well. And they know exactly what this floor is, building is about, and they know how easily to manage things. But even flowers are sponsored by Hariji.
मैं एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ, सोमनाथ जी से हमारा इतना रिलेशनशिप थी कि बात मत पूछो, कि वी कैन टॉक एनी टाइम, देयर नो प्रॉब्लम, ही इज गिविंग रिस्पॉन्स ऑल द टाइम. तो हरीश जी ने मुझे बताया कि भाई मेरे पास फूड का स्पॉन्सर, बोला नहीं, हमारे लिए लास्ट चांस है, सोमनाथ जी फिर यहाँ से कहीं दूर जाने वाले हैं, इसकी वजह से हमें ही करने दो. बाय फोर्स एक्चुअली हमने स्पॉन्सरशिप लिया है. थैंक यू.
Now I request Sunil Shahji, please come on the stage. So Sunilji, as all, I mean, I cannot introduce Sunilji because you know him more than how much you know me. So Sunilji said, let's, even if I want to partner and make the event so good, I mean, that's why obviously we are seeing so many leaders. Everyone partnered selflessly, and that's how this is happening. It's not like we sent out an invite and all of you came. We know it's like a community. That's what I was trying to say again and again. Sunilji, please.
Thank you, Harish. Good evening, Honorable Consul General Somnath Ghosh, Honorable Asaf Sayedji, distinguished guests, Honorable colleagues, community leaders, and my FIA team members. We are gathered here tonight to bid a fond and well-deserved farewell to our very own Somnath Ghosh, who will soon be completing his distinguished tenure here in Chicago. Today, in our one eye, we have tears, and other eye, we have joy. Tear because we all would be missing him dearly, and joy because he's promoted as ambassador to Malaysia. A great moment of pride. Yes, round of applause for Somnathji. During his tenure in Chicago, Somnathji has been an unwavering bridge between India and USA, between Chicago and several other states he represents, and moreover, with our Indian community. He has played an instrumental role in expanding bilateral trade and fostering economic exchanges. But what truly defines him is his deep commitment to our Indian community. I had said earlier, and just now Haribhai also mentioned, aap kabhi bhi phone karo, Somnath ji is always available. So as I said earlier, you have to call 1-800 Somnath. Whenever I called or whenever you must have called, we all have witnessed that mainly we call for our community people for their visa problem, passport, immigration issues. The work is done. So on behalf of everyone here, thank you Somnath ji for your vision, your hard work, your dedication, your friendship. We wish you immense success in your next assignment and all your future endeavors. Thank you. With that said, also I would like to invite you all for our country's 80th anniversary Independence Day on August 9 at Renaissance Convention Center, also celebrating our country USA 250th anniversary. So it's from 2 p.m. till 11 p.m. You all are invited. And with that said, I would like to invite my FI team. They have brought up, to honor Somnathji, they have brought a plaque. Shivam, our advisory board member, Kirti Ravori, advisory board member, Harish Kolsani, Hetal Patel, President Richa Chand, and anyone from FI present over here, please step. Om Dhingra, our advisory board member, Madhu Utpal. I would like to read that. Federation of Indian Association Lifetime Appreciation Award presented to Shri Somnath Ghosh ji. In profound appreciation of your distinguished diplomatic service, exemplary leadership, and steadfast commitment to strengthening the enduring partnership between India and the United States. Your guidance, humility, and unwavering support have left an indelible mark on the Indian American community. May your legacy of service continue to inspire generations to come. With deepest respect and gratitude, presented with sincere appreciation by FIA team. Thank you.
Good job, Harish. Thank you. So now I invite FIA President Himanji, please come on the stage. These are the people who did so many events and programs. Programs are one thing that everyone see, but so many activities and situations when Pahalgam happened, anything happened back in India or any political issues happens in the US and Chicago, it's community leaders who come together and fight against the situation and make it clean. So that's how Hemanji and everyone, all the community leaders know about it, and other members should understand how hard the job of being Consul General. Even during time of Asafji, I remember the problems, and it continues all the time. And Somnath ji faced too many things for in the past 3 years, 8 months, I believe. October is when he came, and we want to actually. I need to tell that Somnath ji inaugurated the flags. We used to have different. Many people don't even know that India Hub was existing since 2021. India Hub building, not this one. We had a smaller building in Schaumburg itself. So वहाँ पे for the first time we had flags. It's a downtown Chicago actually, downtown Schaumburg. That's where we had India flag, obviously US and India flags outside the building in the major intersection of Schaumburg. So that was launched by Somnath ji. That was his third day, I believe, after he joined here. That's a proud moment, and then it turned into this size within less than a year. We got this building, and when I saw this building, all I saw was it's shining. It's clouds were reflecting on the building. So all I was able to see is flags will reflect on the building. The big Indian flag will reflect. Wahi dekha tha, so I didn't give up that thing and asked Salil ji, who is our founding trustee, how do we do it and how do we come up with money and all to pay. So we need to pay minimum, right, 30% deposit to buy any property. So that's when Salil ji joined, and he got some other people, and or Usha ji, Usha Bhaskar, and all the founding trustees. They just blindly trusted my vision, and this happened. It was a very risky task that we took, taking such a building which was completely under construction. All the roads were under construction when we bought this building. No traffic was coming, but we took it, and we took it within 2 weeks after finding the building. And within 2 months after buying the building, the whole place, you saw how beautiful the road around the building is. Schaumburg spent about 40 million to beautify the roads exactly around this property. So that's how we ended up with such a great blessing from God. Everything is, I know personally, everything is a magic. We just dreamt and it happened. So that's why we believe that God gave us this blessing. It should make a positive impact as much as possible. It doesn't belong to any individual organization. It belongs to the community. So we are just doing everything to make it happen. And now community is really understanding what is India. Both log a business, it's a sochte the pehle. But now they're not seeing any business model or a personal money making model or anything. We did our 3-year audit a week ago, and it ended up with zero salaries, no salaries, 100% run by volunteers. And we spent so less to turn a building into such a beautiful place. Like the lightings, which costs about 300,000. These were all upgraded a month ago for the last 4 months. And it is by our Gordhan Patel ji's son, Bo Patel, who made it happen free of cost. That's the best part. I mean, that's what the building is about. We literally spent about 400,000 2 years to change the whole building. Like this used to be very small. If you remember Somnathji, when you inaugurated, it was all like small areas everywhere. So we were able to open up everything, turn the colors into something neutral. Many things happened. It's all done by volunteers, our team and community. Whenever we call volunteers, some or other just keep coming and helping. So that's how this we have this place, and I spoke for a very long time. But important thing I want to say is, you all have your own place, and that's what I want to suggest. And do whatever impact you can make, and you have a free space impact. That's what I request all of you. Hemanji, please.
Thank you, Harishji, for giving me this opportunity to honor Mr. Somnath Ghosh. And you are really doing amazing job for our community. So thank you very much, Harishji. I know you are not listening now. So on behalf of Federation of Indian Associations since 1980, the oldest FIA, I like to extend my deepest gratitude towards Somnath Ghoshji for his all the services for our community. Wishing you all the best for your all the successes in future. Thank you very much. And I like to invite our FIA team to honor you with a shawl.
Indian Community of Niles Township, where I'm a president, and Ramesh Chokshi, he is a president of United Senior Parivar. Somnath Ghoshi, he is well aware about all these two organizations. Hello, Hasubhai, bhai, please. At the link chala hai. આપણે કિરીટભાઈ ભાનુભાઈ આવી ગયો. બરોબર. No, no. Hold on. Now I would like to request everybody to raise your hand, open your palm like this. Whatever your good wishes, vibration of the good wishes will be captured in the shawl and will be bestowed upon the Somnath Ghoshi. Shatamendo Sharadoranti Deva Yatra Chakrajara Santavanam Putraso Yatra Pitaro Bhavanti Mano Bhatyare Rikatair Gandho Krishtakariya La. And thank you very much, Harishji, to giving us an opportunity.
Thank you so much. So now I'm changing the topic a little bit for a couple of minutes because it's very important. I want to call Hetal ji and Urvashi ji. Please come on the stage. So how many of you heard a month ago, a girl, Indian girl, fell in a station from a top and she went into coma? Did anyone hear about that news? So doctors literally gave up. They said she cannot get up. And she went into coma. Since day one onwards, Urvashiji is the one who went into hospital because she worked for them before. And she got to know this happened. And since that day, she's been in the hospital from morning to evening or taking shifts, either of them, Hetalji or Urvashiji. And then their parents, her father and sister came. And most important thing, the girl's father is a cab driver in Hyderabad. And I met him and I couldn't stop crying literally when I saw them. And they're proper, really very poor. The father and her sister, little sister, she's 23-year-old, a sister 21-year-old. They came and to take care of the girl. Luckily, she got insurance until end of this month. So hospital is kicking them out to because they don't have insurance anymore after 31st. But they're in a good shape. They are going back to India. Everything is going to be good. But during the very, very tough time, real tough time, this is a couple who took care of them, went to hospital every day from morning to evening. No one knows. Literally, no one knows that they are doing this. The father of the girl, he called me asking for some help, and that's how I got to know. And when I went there, luckily they were sitting in their home, and the way they were taking care of them was, I was shocked. I thought it's some special day today, and that's how they're taking care of having their dinner and everything. It's like unbelievable. After I dropped them back in the hospital, and then the father was saying, Harishji, it's the same thing every day, nothing different. And the way they treated them was unbelievable. It's a real humanity from heart. So that's why we want to recognize you. Please come here, Hetalji. I used to think Hetalji is very much into entertainment field and all. He is the one who organized the Dabang event before. It's a Salman Khan, and it's a huge, one of the biggest event happened in Chicago. He organized it with a lot of money. And I used to think like he's more into entertainment. I went into his home. They have a small bar for style. He never touched alcohol in his life. So he's so much amazing person, and that's why we want to recognize you. Somnath ji, if you can, Diya, come. Uh, please. Yeah, Uroshi ji. Only reason, only if people know this can be done, because we got used to different lifestyle. US mein hai, who cares about something happened, hospital will take care or someone will take care. सोच के छोड़ देते हैं, but they showed what we can do in the country. So really, thank you so much. And now I want to request Kirtiji to take over the stage so that he will run the program very quick because we have very less time. But before that, I also request Krishna ji, Meghna ji, please come on the stage. And this year we are thinking of something magical. Still didn't finalize having a bigger. We've been working on doing India Fest, India Day celebration. Something magical might happen. We are discussing on that, making it multiplied, bigger program. But I request Krishna ji, as I was telling about community needs to help the government and be part of the government when it is required. So that's what the example Krishna ji was. When I was talking about that, Krishna ji is one of the major person, and our Vandana ji, no less than anyone.
Thank you, Harish, and namaskar, good evening. It's a privilege to be here. First, I'll start with Asif ji. I had a privilege to work with him for many years on many initiatives while he was here in Chicago. A lot of good memories from that time. Still remember your farewell and everything. We had a wonderful time. We did a lot of things with the whether it was gathering the mayors of the cities or getting into thinking about what we can do from the for the community and everything else. So very good to see you, sir, today here. And Somnath ji, the last 3.5 years, 3 years plus, just went by so quick. You have been phenomenal. It has been again a privilege to work with you on many initiatives. One thing I like to say about Somnath ji is he has been everywhere, smiling face all the time, and his short and very clear speaking points that he brings in and get everyone together. And also not only just Chicago, I've seen him like traveling so much all around in his Midwest area, trying to do a lot of things, whether it's his initiatives related to economic, the business, or getting the diplomatic side of things, or the community. Which is very important because we all, it's very progressive, very successful community, but of course there are issues and everything all around, and he has been very instrumental dealing with, very helpful, as it was earlier mentioned, always available, as Hariyavai said, anytime, whatever we need, he has been there. So thank you, and we wish you all the best. I know it's a journey. We hope to see you again when you come back, as Osaf ji is here, and we'll definitely love to stay in touch, and all the best for your next ventures. Thank you, sir.
So now Kirtiji is going to take over the mic because we have only 25 minutes left, and he is one of the greatest speaker when it comes to MC and anything. He's an amazing person, and yesterday he ran the program very fast by having introducing every leader and having them to move fast. Kirtiji, please take over.
Thank you, Harish Kolasani. And ladies and gentlemen, allow me to submit first that Harish Kolasani truly dreams very big. He's a visionary. He has the audacity of hope to bring about this magnificent building singularly and honorously. For that, round of applause for Harish Kolasani. Harish Kolasani actually works very independently. The man with a very rigid, very stubborn views sometimes. But at the end of the day, you find out that those views are truly valid, and they've been, with those values have been enriched. That being said, of course, thank you, Harish, for organizing such a wonderful event. And I could see a wide spectrum of community leaders and community representatives here this evening to honor our Ambassador Somnath Ghosh, the Consul General of India. Before I come to that, actually, Harish and me go long way, 10 or 15 years ago. And our friendship, our relationship goes about 10 or 15 years. And Harish Kolasani, of course, we started with the Indo-American Business Council. And under his leadership, we traveled to Kentucky. And we promote the Indo-American business, the bridges. And of course, we went to India also. But one thing I have to point out, ladies and gentlemen, that Harish Kolasani got the attention of the then President of India, Pranab Mukherjee, in Vigyan Bhavan. For that, a round of applause for Harish Kolasani. And I was there actually. And truly, he knows how to impact, how to reach the top level without any lending hand. And of course, we are very fortunate to have our ambassador, Mr. Osaf Said, join this August event. And I think his presence here this evening, ladies and gentlemen, truly adds tremendous value to this evening's gathering. And I have the good privilege of working very closely with Dr. Osaf Said when he served as the Consul General of India in Chicago. And he's a very strong, shall I say, Indophile, if I may use the right word, because he's truly grounded to the realities, the truths of promoting India. And of course, he's been served as a consul, the ambassador for Saudi Arabia. And he's a distinguished author, as many of you know. He writes articles, he wrote a book, and of course a few poetry also here and now and then. I think that shows the erudite, the class, the learned mindset of Dr. Isaf Said. And in fact, I had the good fortune of meeting him at Jawahar Bhavan when he was a secretary in Delhi, and we had a good interaction meeting in Delhi. And for that, I will always remember very gratefully. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I must say that I'm truly fortunate to be a part of the speaker to extol the wonderful diplomatic distinguished tenure of Somnath Ghosh, the Ambassador's Consul General of India. We had a wonderful event yesterday, the evening, and I must point out emphatically that Mr. Somnath Ghosh elicited actually a sustained thunderous applause and a standing ovation for his tenure as a ambassador. I'm sure this evening we'll do the same voluntarily, of course. And Somnath Ghosh, what can I say? He served, of course, ever since he arrived on that cold morning. He hit the ground running and undertaking this scale and magnitude of the responsibility of the Consul General of India. And he's embarked on building bridges with the communities and building relationships with the universities, schools, and more importantly, promoting the shining India, the brand of India. He very passionately and vociferously supported and campaigned and enriched this undertaking very efficiently, very effectively, I must say. And now that he is about to leave in his next chapter in his life, serving as a High Commissioner, Ambassador level in Malaysia, the city of Chicago and the 9 adjunct states will truly miss him. Because he left an indelible impression in the landscape of city of Chicago. And as such, I must say, Somnath Ghosh is truly a distinguished diplomat, the man who served the as the Consul General of India with remarkable class, dignity, and caliber. With that being said, a round of applause for Mr. Somnath Ghosh once again, ladies and gentlemen. And now I've been actually, breaking news, I've been just adjourned. I've been administered to serve as a brief moderator for this evening's proceedings. And at this time, may I invite Dr. Uppal Parikh, Dr. Uppal, to come on the stage and give your remarks. Thanks, Uppal.
Well, that was a little bit of a surprise. I didn't expect this, but I have to give a Bengali shout out to Mr. Somnath Ghosh because when he came, I met him. Kemon achen? Bhalo to? Apni chole gele mon khub dukkho hobe. So yeah, this is our connection. First time when he attended one of the IAMA events, I was asked to accompany him. So he was sitting with me, and so he was asking me a lot of questions. But, in short, I'm not going to take too much time, but, Consul General has multiple roles. They are the bridge sometimes. They are the people who create the bridge at times, and at other times, they are the people who maintain the bridge between two democracies, India and United States. And in his tenure, he's done a beautiful job in winning the hearts of the people of the Indian community here and being that bridge. So from the Indian American Medical Association, thank you very much. I'm a past president of IAMA. Our president could not be here, so I guess I'm filling in. So thank you again. And thank you, Mrs. Ghosh, because I think, we cannot forget her role in all this. Behind every successful man, there is a very important woman. So thank you again.
Thanks, Dr. Uppal. Sorry we put you on the spot. I was directed by Mr. Harish Kolasani. So that thanks for that wonderful Bengali punchline. Absolutely. Thank you so much again, Dr. Pal. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I request that the Deepti of Seva International, if you can please come forward along with your team. And I guess we will be moving forward as Harish Kolasani is very time bound in terms of undertaking this event. And as such, we have Dipti ji along with her team. And now, ladies and gentlemen, can I invite Mr. Khaja Moinuddin, the assessor of the Hanover Park? He's elected official, duly elected official. Please come and share your thoughts. He's actually one of the experts in water management, and has been making trips to India to promote the water quality management. And of course, he'll speak about it.
No, I will be very brief, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. Somnathji is always very helpful for everything that I did in the community here, and he is also like helpful in the water and waste management conferences that I hosted in India. Thank you for that too, Somnathji. And everything that I needed, any help from Somnathji, is always there for me. So thank you for that too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Khaja. And I would love to, of course, recognize Sarah Bengali. Please stand up and be recognized. She's actually wearing the United States military uniform. Please put your hands together for this lady of incredible courage for having taken the responsibility to wear the United States military uniform. And I'm sure you'll go leaps and bounds in terms of you're serving this country that you love so much. Thank you, Sarah, for your presence, of course. And of course, now, ladies and gentlemen, now I have I'd like to acknowledge a few of the leaders here this evening. Of course, Dr. Vemuri Murthy, the cardiologist, of course, at the outset spoke about it. And of course, Sunil Shah is there, Rohit Joshi ji is there. And now I guess we have to come to the Kashmiri, any Kashmiri team around here? Any team from the Kashmiri background, the state of Kashmir? How about Maharashtra Mandal? If you can step forward. Maharashtra Mandal.
धन्यवाद सोमनाथ जी और आनंदिता जी. We are really sad that you are leaving Chicago, but we have good memories with you. I still remember when you came to Chicago, very first event for Consulate was Ayurveda Day. And I met you first time that time, and we connected because of the millet, International Year of Millet. So that's how we all got connected. And Maharashtra Mandal Chicago is very thankful because you have helped a lot of community members during crisis time. And we will really like to felicitate you with a shawl from Mandal. Thank you.
Thank you. I just see Dr. Meher Madhavaram just walked in. Ladies and gentlemen, she's been elected as the new president for the RP organization, one of the most powerful organizations that she truly deserved to embark on this journey as a president. And I'm sure under your leadership, RP will reach the next level. Thank you, Meher Madhavaram. And could you come for a movement on the stage, please? If I can put you on the spot, if you can share a few thoughts about the outgoing Consul General of India, Mr. Somnath Ghosh.
Thank you. Thank you, Somnathji. It's really, really honor for us to come here, but we feel it's both mixed, sad moment too for us for having. If you're leaving our Chicago area, you've been such a great, a friend and supporter for the community, especially for the physicians. We are from RP and IAMA local physicians. You were always there. When all the projects went over there, we were helping us. And as physicians, we do remember where we came from, and all of us, I think we got to remember our roots. And I think our unity, our resilience, and also our heritage helps us unite like this and help us. And definitely the council office and council general always has been there to help. There are so many projects that the physicians have done over the years and are continuing to do. And for all of those, you are there to help us, because without you, even especially in the darkest hour of India, in COVID time, we were able to generate money, we were able to get the physicians, we were able to do a lot of, but without Council General's help, it was not able to navigate. So they were hand in hand helping us. And for all the projects, for so many other community services, thank you from the bottom of our heart for being here for us, supporting us, continuing to us. And wherever you go, I'm sure you'll shine because you have that personality to reach out. We all feel like you're a family friend of us. Thank you again.
Thank you, Dr. Meher Madhavaram. We stand ready and able to lend you all the support as you embark on this new leadership role. And now, Harish Kolasani.
Thank you. So I request all the healthcare leaders, please come on the stage. Utpalji, Vimurji, please. So, how many of you know API, organization called API? Many hands are still not up. API is the one who had a convention couple of, just a week ago, actually, 10 days ago, where Neeta Ambani ji was there and many big shots were there. And she partnered with API as well. How did she partner?
So it is really very fortunate for API and also for India too. Because Neeta Ambani ji is now have taken up, she's such a big philanthropist, and she was looking at physicians and giving us to try to connect with US physicians and the training and everything so that rural places in India can have the connectivity. So she has extended that her support that he will work with API so we can use our physician base, and also for all the global initiatives we have been doing. There were a lot of global initiatives that API has taken up. I can name a few. CPR is one, we're helping everybody so nobody does suddenly, and implementing emergency medicine in India, which we lack. And also trying to implement, we are trying to see if we can get family medicine also in India, which is also primary care is lacking. And more on women initiatives like HPV vaccinations, mammograms, and also limb donations. And most importantly, the stem cell registry. And these are the initiatives that I extend to all the community. If you have a heart, you want to do it, and you don't have to just come out and help us, and even extend your children or get them involved in this, because we come from India, we got to help the India back again with so many and the initiatives that we are taking. And Neeta Ambani ji, she actually offered, and we are working closely with her. So if that comes in, that will be a great project for India, uplifting all the rural Indian healthcare to maximum, because healthcare is a privilege, not a privilege at all. It is a right for everybody to have that. So that's what our goal and aim is. Thank you. Oh, yes, yes. Just so that we also, I would like everyone, we have a API convention coming up in Chicago in June 17th to 20th. I would extend my heartfelt personal invitation for all of you to attend, because that will really make the whole Chicagoland shine for API and nationally. Thank you.
I also, there is a very eminent neonatologist, one of the past presidents of Indian American Medical Association, Dr. Rohit Vasa. He's always in the background. He spearheaded many years ago the Saving Children's Lives project in Gujarat. Rohit, please. A big round of applause to Dr. Rohit Vasa.
He is also a marathon runner. Where is? Where is he? Oh, Tapas Dasgupta, another past president of IAMA. Please come. So these are the two marathon runners of IAMA. I'm serious. These two guys. And he is like, he's run so many that you lose count. This is Dr. Tapas Dasgupta, past president of IAMA. And I like to thank Kirti Ravuri. He's done an excellent job. Beautiful delivery. You don't see too many of these kinds. No, seriously.
Thanks, Dr. Uppal. And if you can do the floral presentation, Dr. Meher Madhavam, led by Dr. Meher Madhavaram, API President. Dr. Vemuri Murthy, cardiologist, Dr. Uppal, Dr. Tapas Gupta, and Dr. Rohit Vyasa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed on to the next, I would like to acknowledge some of the leaders. Stand up and be recognized. Vandana Jingan for TV Asia. Thank you for your presence. I know your presence means a lot of people get to watch what's happening here. Thank you for your presence. And also recognize Jassi Parmar, a very powerful radio voice of City of Chicago. Jassi, you're wonderful. Thank you for your presence. And of course, we'll recognize some more. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I have the incredible pleasure to present to you one of the very vociferous voice of City of Chicago and beyond, Dr. Vijay Prabhakar. Dr. Vijay Prabhakar, as many of you know, embarked on a new chapter, new journey, started this podcast, which is really hitting several 100,000 lakhs or millions, as it is reported. And more importantly, he also started a magazine, which is a Global Eye, which he is the editorial. He's the chief of the editorial. But I had the privilege of actually working together. We started the NRI Times way back about a decade or so ago. It was wonderful. But anyway, now I'm glad that he started this Global Eye, and in which he highlights the accomplishments, the celebrities, the innovators, the entrepreneurs, and of course the politics of both India and United States. Without much ado, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dr. Vijay Prabhakar.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Kirti, for that unnecessary introduction. And well, we are here today to celebrate a phenomenal human being, Somnath Ghosh. You know, a diplomat is not defined by speeches he delivers, but by the bridges he builds. By that measure, Consul General Ghosh has been one of the finest diplomats to serve in Chicago. I've been here since 1983. I have not seen a more inclusive, decisive, integrity-filled, ethic Consul General than Somnath Ghosh. His virtues of Ramakrishnan mission being brought up was evident in his day-to-day approach. For me, the cornerstone of his legacy will be the focus which no other CG has done, and we hope other CGs will follow, is unwavering commitment to academic collaboration. He has taken pains, if those of you know, to recognize the strongest bridge built between India and United States is not built with concrete and steel, but built through education, knowledge, research, and innovation and exchange of young minds. And throughout his 10 states, which 10 years, he has built long-standing relationship, be it Purdue University in Indiana, be it with the Northwestern University here, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. And long after diplomatic postings change, these academic partnerships will continue to shape our future generations. Thank you, Chief, for what you have done and sowed the seeds. He is also one of the most inclusive Consul Generals, as I said earlier. We have had the privilege of knowing his doors were open to every section of the community, be you Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Sikh. And he believed that diplomacy succeeds only when every voice is heard and every community feels represented. And that we salute you, sir. And what particularly impressed me was that he never compromised on quality, integrity, or established regulations. He demonstrated that excellence and compassion can coexist, and that leadership is strongest when guided by principles. For that, we salute you, sir. One unforgettable example of his inclusive leadership was when, for the first time in the history of the consulate in Chicago, he invited Indian Christian leaders to his residence for a dinner fellowship at a time that the minorities in India were feeling insecure, which reverberated and reflected the diaspora here. But he invited us to a dinner fellowship, not merely as a ceremonial gathering, but to genuinely understand our perspectives. What amazed us was even more that he spoke himself eloquently about the life and mission of St. Thomas the Apostle. Actually, he was preaching to us, the bishops and the visars who were all congregated in his house, and telling us, displaying an extraordinary depth of scholarship and appreciation for India's rich spiritual heritage. So we learned a lot from you that evening. Of course, from the fine dining experience, it was more reminded us of how true diplomacy begins with listening, learning, and respecting every tradition. Behind every successful diplomat stands an equally accomplished partner, who you see here in Dr. Mrs. Ghosh, who we found exactly that. I still remember on her visit, when she first came, we made her address the Women's Day, International Day, in November or March of 2023. And her message was very eloquent. And she spoke like a woman, not only having a PhD, a scholar, but a woman with everyday experience on simple women empowerment, which left a lasting impression on us. And she beautifully reminded us, which I still remember, when you empower a family, when you empower a woman, you empower a family. And when you educate a woman, you transform generations. Her words continue to inspire many of us in our community. And ma'am, I'm sure you and sir, wherever you go, will shine and be the light for education. Another proud milestone during Shri Ghosh's tenure was the inaugural Chicago Literature Festival, which we never had, which was beautifully celebrated by Jigar Shah's organization and celebrated India's literary and intellectual traditions. It was equally heartwarming to watch his son, now an accomplished young man, preparing for college, participate with confidence and maturity. I vividly remember when Harish Kulsani, my good friend, and me were at the Chicago O'Hare Airport to receive the Ghosh family in 2022. Their son was just 14 years old then, and watching him grow over these years has been symbolic of another journey we have all witnessed, the remarkable growth and maturity of Indo-US partnership itself. During Consul General Ghosh's tenure, Indo-US relations have reached unprecedented heights, from strategic partnerships and technological cooperation to education, healthcare, innovation, and people-to-people connections. Here in the Midwest, he has ensured that his global partnerships translated to meaningful local engagement. On closing, one of his great visions during our many interactions, he always wanted to have Swami Vivekananda's statue erected, we were discussing, should it be at University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign? We also suggested University of Chicago. But he realized it before his mission is completed here in erecting Swami Vivekananda's statue in the Consul General of Chicago's office. Another first. Sir, we'll always remember that you are an innovator and change maker, and Chicago is your second home. I think all of you in this room will agree with me. The greatest legacy Consul General Somnath Ghosh and Dr. Mrs. Ghosh has left is this very India National Hub, who has been founded and nurtured by this wonderful young personality who I've known over the years, who has been resilient under perseverance and all challenges. And today he has done a great feat of bringing all the Indian community under one roof. And this, Sir Somnath Ghoshji, will be the testament for you. You have left your footprints in the sands of Chicagoland forever and ever. Thank you all. Wishing you almighty God's blessings everywhere you go. Thank you, Harish, and wishing you from strength to strength that you also may grow. Thank you all. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Vijay Prabhakar, for that comprehensive introduction. I think Dr. Vijay Prabhakar, in a way, truly preempted in any introduction that may have been on the list. And that being said, before we come to the crux of this evening's program, I'd like to acknowledge Mr. Sohan Joshi, the chairman, the president of NFIA. Thank you, Sohan, for your presence. Also, Lions Hina Trivedi, the president of Lions Club. And I see Jitendra Makkar just walked in. He's one of the real estate king in Chicago area, wonderful entrepreneur, a businessman. Thanks, Jitendra, for your presence here this evening. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I have the incredible honor and pleasure to present to you Dr. Ausaf Said. And earlier this evening, I have already outlined some of the distinguished accomplishments. As many of you know, Dr. Ausaf Said served as the Consul General of India from 2013 to 2017, if I recollect, as Harish Kalasani said. And truly, he also left indelible impressions on the landmark of city of Chicago. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dr. Ausaf Said.
So first, we want to recognize Ausaf our team. Please come on the stage. Sanjay ji, Om ji, please come. Shrisha ji, Mrs. Shrisha ji, please. Shrisha ji, come closer. Yeah, I know. Can you join, Somnath? He is a magical man. During his tenure, we saw even after that, very quiet and very, very powerful. I mean, calm hona chahiye. That's the simple logic. Really, really great to know you also, Ji. Thank you. Sorry.
Good evening, Namaste. First of all, we are so happy to be here at the India Hub and see all many old faces, many friends, and the occasion is also extremely emotional and touching. To bid farewell and extend best wishes to Ambassador Somnath Ghosh and Dr. Anindita Ghosh as they move ahead in their career to another, uh, beautiful place, which is Malaysia. And I, first of all, endorse each and every comment made by all of you because he deserves all those comments and he deserves much more than that. Because um, see, I have been coming almost every year since I left because my children are here. So I also get the kind of a, I wear a diaspora hat, so to say, like, some of you, who could appreciate. Then I always hear nothing but, appreciation, praise for all he has done, the kind of, new initiatives that the consulate has brought in all these years, almost 4 years of his tenure here, and be it expanding the trade ties or the cultural cooperation, educational cooperation, diaspora interest, and more importantly, securing and protecting our political interests, in this great country. Because as we know that relationships, as they navigate to different, phases, it is very important, and many people may not understand the importance of Midwest region and the kind of overall impact it has for the political in the political process here. I must tell you that Somnath, Ambassador Somnath, enjoys extremely high reputation within our service. Almost 3 decades of service which he has rendered in different capacities, and mind you, this is not his first ambassadorial posting. Somebody said it's a promotion. Actually, he has been an ambassador twice before he actually undertook this assignment. So he is adding one more ambassadorial feather in his cap, third ambassadorial posting. And I'm sure it is again another important region, the ASEAN region, with which India has a very strong relationship. And our recent visits of our Prime Minister in the region also would show you, some clues about the kind of Indo-Pacific, thrust which we are trying to do. And I'm sure Somnath would have his hands full, his plates full, because one thing he can actually, bring his earlier cap on, where that is his stint in the Ministry of Defense. In fact, that is what is of considerable importance these days. We are promoting India as, a very reliable, source for defense exports. And he had served in the Ministry of Defense in the International Cooperation Division, a very important stint which he had just before coming over here. So I am sure that that would be one of the priorities which we'll have. And as many people were talking about, Dr. Anindita Ghosh, in her own capacity, rather than just the spouse, has also made a remarkable contribution. And, so I would, on behalf of all of you here, I would like you to give one round of applause for this wonderful couple. And one reassurance for everyone, who are based here is that since his children would be studying in this region, so like my children who stayed, you may see him quite often here. And of course, you should extract an open invitation from him. Of course, it's his choice to extend to you to explore that beautiful country. With these limited words, I know that we are running out of time. I would wish sincerely on my behalf, on behalf of my family, Farah and my children. Children also, by the way, love you and your children so much that you should also remember that back home here, our second home and yours would soon be a second home, that there are so many families who would always wish you best and welcome you back. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ambassador Emeritus, Mr. Dr. Asaf Said, for your wonderful remarks. And again, let me reinforce that you will always be remembered because you came at a time, the turning point of the Chicago community. You enriched your by your presence actually, and will always be remembered. I remember we did a farewell event also for you in Schaumburg area, and of course we've come the full circle. Now this evening we are rendering the farewell ceremony for Dr. Somnath Ghoshji, the Ambassador, Consul General of India. And before we come to present Somnath Ghoshji, I'd like to invite the Sindhi Association, led by Vikas Kalyani and others, to felicitate Somnath Ghoshji, and followed by Madhu Uppal of Aina. She'll also present a flower bouquet to Somnath Ghoshji. Then we go to the main speaking event. Also, please come forward, Vikas. Thank you, Vikas. May I now request Madhu Uppal, Shivam, and the team to come forward and felicitate Somnath Ghoshji. Dr. Vemuri also, if you can join. Haribhai Patel, of course, please join us on the stage.
Can you please?
No.
And we request Ted, CEO of CMS, Chicago Medical Society, please come on the stage. Now we have the most important part of the program. Please be ready. Everybody have your seats. Everybody have your seats. Jasiji, can you have everyone sit, please? And we have PCS. We'll invite PCS, Hina ji. We have some more groups who need to recognize Somnath ji. But for now, everyone, please have your seats. Stay quiet, please. Somnath ji, please.
Dhanyabad. Good evening, namaskar. My senior Dr. Asaf Said ji, Madam, all the distinguished members of the diaspora, particularly the National India Hub and all the members under Harish ji here. Those who Harish talked about the food sponsored by Haribhai ji. But let me tell you, food at his home is much better than food he serves in events like this. All of you, I mean it. I'm not naming separately. It's wonderful. I remember about 4 years ago, I'm not here 3 years, 3 years, 8 months. Dr. Said was and Farah Madam was very kind to invite us in a place in Delhi, and I was asking him questions, how Chicago would be and all sorts of the fear of unknown. And today it's an emotional evening when we are again sitting together in a very different setting after completing my tenure in Chicago, our time in Chicago, both for me and my and our family. And it has been a wonderful journey. Things have changed in the meantime. The cold evening, not very cold in our standards. We lived our time, my time in Russia, in Mongolia, but it's nevertheless it was cold compared to Delhi. So the cold morning, when there are 50 odds people who came there to greet us, it was overwhelming. First time in my diplomatic career. So Chicago is wonderful. But a good measure of love and possibly some success that we can claim is that today, when we are leaving, in every evening there are hundreds of people. So that is what you are. I admire your enthusiasm. I admire your hard work. I have seen this place, National India Hub, coming up in front of my eyes. To be truthful, right in the beginning, I didn't believe that it can happen, but it happened. I'm not sure if in any other place in the United States, the largest, in one single country, the largest diaspora, we have similar facility. And in that context, I'll talk about the diaspora and what we can do. My little experience, and as I see things have changed and still continue to change. When I came, it was aftermath of the COVID pandemic. Things were still grim. I heard from my predecessor how the entire community, the diaspora, stood up to the challenge, took that challenge, and delivered with great distinction. Delivered not only for themselves, but for all the kids from India who are stuck here, for India in different ways, and sometimes going much beyond the community, I mean Indian diaspora, which is important. This is a community which is very, very different, very distinguished. In various ways and metric, the Indian community in the United States is very unique. We don't have another community of which can claim success at every level. I'm not reading out statistics, sometimes those are not politic. But you look at the achievement in terms of income, you look at who are the people who are manning hospitals, clinics. I have a list which is far from exhaustive. In the jurisdiction of the consulate in Chicago, we have more than 1,000 senior professors in various top universities, only in this jurisdiction. And that is far from, exhaustive. I am meeting very often kids, second generation, third generation sometimes, joining US military. We just heard somebody else here. What I wanted to mean is that you are not only Indian American community, you are American. You are part of the large American community and identity. It is important. We have to go beyond this community, Indian American community, which you have done in various ways. Your economic contribution to this country is unique, far bigger than your number in this country. Your contribution to the world's greatest innovation ecosystem is unique. More than 1 in 4 persons of the startups, the promoters in the West Coast are Indian. This is, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think, I don't think I'm mistaken, that there is one other community which can claim like this. So, Indian community, which has essentially in a big way started in the United States in mid-60s, coming through their hard work, through their entrepreneurship, through their risk-taking abilities, through their love for family, because of their love for education, their investment in education, through all of this, they're helping build this country stronger, wealthier, more stable. They're creating knowledge, innovation. And we have to talk about it. Sometimes we are not very aware of certain narratives which does not work in your favor. And those narratives are wrong. Your kids are joining US military. Your kids are studying hard and becoming doctor, creating companies. Think about it. How many hotels and motels, maybe about 70% are investment from Indians? Somebody is saying 642 billions. How many jobs they have created? So in this country, you are here not to take away anything, but to create. You are adding to the prosperity. You are adding to jobs. You are adding to knowledge. You are adding to innovation. I don't know of many Indians who live out of social support system. They contribute to the social support system. This is what we are, with all due respect to any other opinion. This is what we are. Very respectfully. With all humility, we have to speak about it. We are not pushovers. We represent a great country. Yes, we are not perfect. So is not this country, which is celebrating its 250th anniversary. We are a country where there are 4 religions were born. We are the second or third largest Islamic population in the world, and some of the most important Islamic schools are based in India. We are the country from where Veda came, Ramayana, Mahabharata came. We are the country which gave the concept of zero. We are not pushovers. There have been difficult times in history. We are still an underdeveloped country. But remember, we are a very successful, meaningful, worthy democracy, even at per capita income of $3,000 or slightly more. No country has achieved it. We are the largest nation in the world. We are also the most diverse nation in the world. So you all carry that tradition, that heritage, even your next generation or next to next. And this country is full of, this country was built out of people who came from different countries, those who have innovation, those who have drive, those who have faith in themselves, We are one of them. So this message, this narrative, we have to spread. And once again, that's what I started with. This is India Hub, but its services, its support can go beyond Indians. You are part of this great country, you are part of this great society, the community, and you have shown it. So many people are elected members of various levels, starting from school committees to presidential elections. This is what a community should be. This happens because we represent a great democracy, a great society, a great community which said, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The entire world is a family. We are not saying that Indians are a family or any particular religion is a family, particular ethnicity or particular language. We are saying whoever is a human is part of human family. We may pray differently, we may look different, we may have different eating habit, and this we believe. So what I would feel, my humble opinion, is that to the greater American society, greater American audience, we have to talk about the contribution we make, the diversity we represent, the tolerance and acceptance of others that our civilization teaches us. We are far from perfect, but we are proud Democrats in the sense of democracy, of course, not otherwise, don't take it otherwise. And we always are force for the good. In any country we go, there are 35, 36 million in conservative estimate of Indian diaspora. Tell me one country where we have been a problem. Everywhere we create prosperity, we give stability, and we make that country greater. So that's what I feel that is our, in future also we'll continue to do. We are the most peaceful, most accepting, and most democratic people. And we have to tell this story. We have to work more than telling, we have to demonstrate that to all in this country. I wish you all the best. This is an extraordinary year. The American independence is one of the greatest event in human history. So is national awakening of India. This is the 150th year of Vande Mataram, the mantra that basically electrified India. So this is a great time to live. This is in some way challenging time to live. Every time is challenging. But I see only positive things for the future. I'm extremely optimistic. I feel that this country is essentially a welcoming country. Vast majority of this country are good people, they're welcoming people, and you are part of that. And we have to work with all of those. Nobody is other, everybody is part of us. Thank you very much. God bless you. Namaskar, and once again, from me, my family, Anindita, to everybody, our namaskar, and we'll remain in touch. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Ambassador Somnath ji. And I could see that there's a sustained standing ovation. I think that reflects a shining testament to the fact that you have been truly a remarkable, distinguished Ambassador, Consul General of India, that you served this city with incredible passion, love, and more importantly, building the bridges of camaraderie with all the communities. That being said, I have a quick acknowledgements to make before we come to the vote of thanks, actually. And I'd like to acknowledge Punjabi Cultural Association, Rajinder Singh Mago. Please stand up and be recognized. And also Richard Chand, who has her own media. Richard, thanks for your media contribution. I just noticed. Thank you. And she's the president of the Federation of Indian Associations, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And now Nimesh Jani also. Nimesh, please stand up and be recognized. He's the committee man, the man who led the first elected official in committee man. And of course, thank you, Nimesh. And also acknowledge Khurram Said, the man who promotes cricket big time in Chicago, the man who rubs shoulders with Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Virat Kohli in the Lord's Stadium and things like that. I've noticed on Facebook. That being said, I'd like to gratefully acknowledge the presence of Dr. Anandita Ghosh and Faraj. I'm sure you have to endure a lot of these movements, these transfers, and that I'm sure presents a bit of challenge in terms of managing the families, managing the children. And please know that your role is truly tremendous and very impactful in the lives of both, of course, Dr. Avsad and Somnath Ghosh. A round of applause for these wonderful ladies. In the American nomenclature, we call them the first ladies, of course, and therefore we gratefully acknowledge, and Dr. Somnath ji, I must say that this is not the farewell address because the bridges that you have built will endure forever, as one of the speakers on this podium rightly outlined, that you leave behind indelible footprints, and that those footprints will never be effaced from the Chicago landscape. That being said, I'd like to invite Harish Kolasani, the man who truly put his passion, energy, and all the efforts in putting this wonderful event together for his final word. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Harish Kolasani.
Thank you, Kirti ji. Thank you so much, Somnath ji. Your speech ended with a real event. Like we felt the event is full. I was feeling like we've been dragging the event many times, but one thing is there for sure. You all felt emotional or not. You were connected emotionally. That's what we always make sure to recognize everyone equally. That's what India Hub is about. And we have a Punjabi Cultural Society team. I want you to come here, please. You've been waiting for a very long time. Please come. Goroji. We will, Hinaji, please come on the stage. Chicago Andhra Association. And I've been, we have one great example. Great workers stay silent, quiet, and stay behind. That is the issue we always face. we have very important, our partner organization, Science of Spirituality, Umeshji and team, please come here. And I'm supposed to introduce our CTO, Anand Setlur. Please come on the stage, please come. He is the one turning this building, he and his team member, his mentor, Mr. Mike. He is in Boston right now. His health is not so good, and he's basically having cancer treatment, and he's in a very good shape. And his joy and his motivation is India Hub. Every day and night, they keep watching, keep coming up with new ideas, how to save utilities of India Hub, how to make India Hub security-wise, make sure it is AI. Everything is connected with AI. And it's not just a smart building, they're turning it into a brilliant building, which is remotely accessible. At the same time, it can be managed by the AI itself. When there is any issue, when it watches, checks a gun or anything, the cameras will automatically detect and lock the doors. That's the level of technology they are creating in this building. And this is Anandji, our CTO. Very proud of you. And please come. Yeah, please. Bharti, BSc members, please come to the stage. Madhur Kumar ji, our homeopathy doctor Madhur Kumar and family, please come. And this is our Chicago Andhra Association. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, Bharatiya Senior citizens, led by Hari Bhai Patel and his team. Jayanti Oza also is taking photographs this evening. Thank you, Jayanti. Followed by Mr. Madhur of a homeopathy group. Please come on the stage. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, Madhur of the homeopathy group. Thanks. Thank you, Madhur and the group. Now, now the lioness Hina Trivedi for the last stop on the stage. And ladies and gentlemen, please stay back for the dinner that is being served by the Bharatiya Senior Center under the leadership of Haribai.
Is Dr. Rashmi Patel here? So, and Vedic, Rupesh, please come on the stage. So they are the two people who teach everyone music class almost free of cost. This kid is still in high school, and the way he teaches kids is like we cannot believe that he's still a student. Very matured and amazing, like tabla is what he teaches. And Rupesh ji he's the boss of, he's the one who teaches all the kids as well, including Vedic, and he is helping us with sound all the time, everything. They're amazing. Only fast. Whoever want picture, please line up. We'll finish it in 5 minutes, please. Anyone who want picture,
चेयर पे रखा हुआ है उषा గారు చూస్తున్నా బట్ ఉషా
કેમ છો બસ વન
આ ફોટો ના લો ખાતા વડે ફોટો